Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today I take flight in the Airbus A320neo in easyJet colours on a flight from here in Amsterdam to London Stansted Airport. Yes, finally, we're going to tick Stansted off my list of Microsoft Flight Sim airports. Jiggly flight today, got, well, clear skies out of Amsterdam today, gets a bit cloudy as we hit towards London. Not too busy this morning, we have got ATC and all that around, but for the most part should be a pretty decent flight. To my right, there is a British Airways A320 that's just arrived from Heathrow early this morning, so he'll be dogging off soon. But yeah, it should be a pretty good flight overall. So we'll jump in the cockpit, set the aircraft up, and process our flights. And the aim of this today is to do a return trip. So we start off at Amsterdam, we fly to London, and then time should be alright for us to then do a return trip back to Amsterdam later. So, batteries on, power on, set the radars to nav, arm the emergency lights, Show's automatic, crew oxygen supply active, nav lights on, and that's all of that. So note seatbelts are on, and then fuel pump, sorry, fuel's no smoking on, seatbelts on within moments. We will clear the messages here. What's the resolution of that screen there, sorry? I don't know, the FMS seems a bit blurry in my eyes. Maybe I'm just going blind. No, that seems alright. Fair enough. Right, FMGC initialization, passing from Echo Hotel and Alpha Mike to Echo Golf Sierra Sierra. That goes in there. We will plug in our flight number, which is U27931. That goes into there. We will align the RS after a couple of minutes. Like Volanta as well, I'm here. Toss next, if we plug up from our tablets. And also we pull everything out of SimBrief. Kilo is our alternative. And it's UZHN, perfect. Right, put everything from SimBrief. Let's have a look at our flight information today. So this will work for us our outbound today. The return flights, is it worth going for SimBrief to import it all? No, we'll just use the flight plan. So go to the dispatch flight plan. Costnex 11, cruising at 220. So Costnex is 11, cruising flight level 220. That goes in there. Next page, we will plug in our zero fuel weight and centre of gravity. Zero fuel weight today is estimated 63.7, and centre of gravity is going to be 22.3. Our range, but there, that's probably blessed out. But 0 instead of decimal points. That makes sense. Block fuel today is going to be 4.27, so that rounds 4.3. While we're at it, we'll also put the fuel into the aircraft, so go to the fuel truck, which is on the same page, go to the fuel page and plug in 4278. It's about 4 minutes to fill the aircraft up. We're at 1.7 at the moment. Kind of all the ground stuff as well, I guess. There's no real ground surfaces here at Amsterdam since Simulator 5 has messed a few things around. Let me just double check that resolution again, sorry. That something just 1080p, render scaling for some reason, that's down to 70. Right, that probably makes things look a lot nicer. Yeah, that's more like it. Much more like it. Right, so that's all done. Jump over the flight plan, but before we do that, let's start our passenger boarding, shall we? So start flight, next, pull that from SimBrief, U10391, that's fine. Departure, well, flight's about 40 minutes. Departure in approximately, so departing at 10 past, so it'll be 24 minutes. A320neo with a passenger count of 186 today. Nearly 4 flights, 186. No Wi-Fi, no entertainment, no boarding music out. Safe briefing. Get snacks, no meals. And with that, let's get boarding, shall we? Rama 04 on London Stansted, thank you very much. We'll also listen to the weather information at Amsterdam shortly. Incorrect, Avgeek. Echo Juliet Charlie is easyJet Europe. So easyJet are not based out of Stansted, they're based elsewhere, so flights from Europe go to Stansted. Hence using the Alpine call sign today. So, slight difference. Thank you, Rasafi. Thank you for your kind words. Welcome to chat today. How are you all doing today? So yeah, EJC, that's easyJet. Jeez, nobody know about easyJet Europe? So after Brexit kicked in, because of the whole thing around requiring airlines to fly in out of Europe, easyJet Europe was formed. They use is it Echo Juliet uniform? Sorry, have I put that in wrong? It's EJU. Where do you see? I need to double check that 2 seconds. What's my call sign? EJC. Okay, well, my error there. It should be EJU. But yes, easyJet Europe became the thing. Let me quickly adjust that 2 seconds. What do I even put for this? Call sign EJC. Give me 2 seconds. Have I made a slight mishap? Airline ICO codes. Right, so this is a list of everything. EJU. Oh no, easyJet Europe. So EJU and EJC. Okay, yes, I've made the wrong code. It's just Echo Juliet uniform, which is easyJet Europe, sorry. Let me quickly just adjust that from the overlay. And adjust that on my flight plan. Yeah, that's my error there. EJU it should be. easyJet Europe. But yeah, after Brexit kicked in, easyJet needed a European subsidiary of the airline basically. And so FPL.IVAO. And so essentially they have to create a new European subsidiary, easyJet Europe, and they use the Alpine call sign. So let me just edit that to be correct. Yeah, the return flight's got correct call sign. I just put the wrong lettering for departure. I do apologise. That's my fault there. Right, we'll let that reset a few moments, and then we'll carry on as normal. Make sure that it's also correct on Volanta. There we go. That's more like it. Also needs to be U2. Perfect. Right, that's all sorted now. So, look at our route, shall we? Our first waypoint today is going to be Idrid. From Idrid, we fly Mike 40 to Edesi. And that's our flight plan complete. Perfect. It's only a 40-minute flight. You don't get too many waypoints on the way. So, we will get our weather information now. We will tune to tower, crest our clearance, and get all that sorted as well. But first of all, we do need our weather. So, let's have a listen, shall we?
Winds 140, altimeter 1018, visibility 7 kilometers, at 3 knots. Few clouds at 2,500 feet. Variable 100 to 250. Dew point 16 degrees Celsius. Temperature 18 degrees Celsius.
And that is information Charlie today. Information Charlie. So got that. We will tune to departure. I've got runway 18 on my departure plan, but in reality runway departure is 24, so we'll get them to give us a corrected departure runway 24. Yeah, stream frequency, let's get our clearance today. So it's 119.230. While I'm at it, also get our stand number. So it's information Charlie. We are type A320, and our stands number is. Hang on. Yeah, that's why you should get your charts ready before you start flying, not after. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. 18 minutes, plenty of time. Right, Echo to Alpha Mike. Go for taxi charts, aerodrome charts, docking charts. Perfect. Right, we are stand Hotel 4 Lima, I think. Hotel 4. 1, 2, 3. No. Hotel 3 Lima. Hello there, Amsterdam Tower. This is Alpine 7931 at stand Hotel 3 Lima. We have information Echo, type A320neo, requesting IFR copy to London Stansted.
Alpine 7931, hello, this is London Stansted. Dial Volanta 3 Sierra departure runway 24. Stand platform 06 squawk 3130. Information Charlie.
Alpine 7931, departing via the 3 departure runway 24, climb initial 060, squawking 3130, information Charlie is active. Right, so 3130, we will plug in our departure, so runway 24, and it's a 3 Sierra departure, so yeah, I'm just thinking we don't really have a... sorry, could you say departure again for Alpine 7931?
7931, squawk 3130.
Departure Sid, departure Sid.
Victor Alpha Lima, Kilo Oscar 30.
Oscar 30. Back to 30, no, thank you very much. Right, I think it's that one, is it the Valco? Just confirm. Zoom out, double check. If in doubt, always confirm it. Yeah, that's the correct one, perfect. Right, Valco 2 Sierra, not 3 Sierra, but it's only a minor technicality. That's clear that, insert that, and we are good to go, perfect. So, departing the Valco departure run today. Runway 24, so that's all sorted. We will plan our performance now, finish the rest of the cockpit setup, and then get ourselves ready to depart in the next couple of minutes. So, let's get the calculator up. Let's get our flight info. So, we type A320, runway length is... runway 24, 3,500, 11,000 feet. So 3,500 is that. Airport elevation. Well, it's basically on water, isn't it? Less than 1,000 feet. Wind components. Current winds are showing at 1403 knots. So it'll be a headwind of less than 5 knots. Outside air temperature currently reporting at 18 degrees centigrade. And QNH is 1018. Takeoff weight is currently that's flaps 1 for takeoff, anti-ice is not on, runway conditions is dry, and calculates flex 58, 146, 147, 148. 146, 147, and 148. Flaps 1, flex 58, and that's our takeoff ready to go. Transition attitude is going to be, if we go to the charts for that again, star charts, no, SID charts I want, 3,000. So, that's our departure now set. We've all boarded, passengers on board, so that's all looking good to go. We fueled up, so we might as well start the APU while we're at it. We're a little bit behind, but that's not too bad. Got plenty of time to get there, 13 minutes to go. And the right hand side also set up that.
Via backcountry Sierra Depart runway 24, climb flight level 060, squawk is 7150.
Right, so 6,000 set, just checking 1018 set. Set U to Tara, predictive wind shear active. Right, we are now ready for push and start. So wait for the AP to activate, we'll then request our push and start, and get ourselves out of the stand. So far so good, Springbok. Cheers, James, I see you at Stansted ground, much appreciated. We'll talk to you later. Asda has 18 right as capacity, flight fan. Let's talk about capacity. Right, AP available, AP bleed active. Give it a few seconds to get the systems in, and then kick the solar power off. Right. We will request push and starts, and then we'll get ourselves out of it. Alpine 7931 Sand Hotel 3 Lima is ready for push and start.
791 push and start approved, facing north, QH1018.
Push start approved, facing north, QH1018 for Alpine 7931. Beacon lights on. You can do it. I love Copilot, makes my life so much easier. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
Yeah, there's no tug mod on this one, so just gonna have to do it invisible. Ground from flight deck.
Good morning. All checks are done. Please release the brakes.
Brakes released.
Okay. Pushback begins.
Turn facing north.
Again, please.
Sure. You are clear to start the engines now.
And report
Yeah, low cost
Yes,
pushback.
report ready to taxi. Barco to Sierra departure, runway 24.
negative, Barco 3 Golf at runway 22.
3 Golf, runway 22.
Stop pushback. Stop pushback.
Yes. Tell when the parking brakes are set.
Brakes set.
Okay. Have a nice flight.
Do you never put your SIS and stars for departures and arrival out of Netherlands airports? Okay, I did not know that. Dutch FSX, thank you very much for the tips. I'll try to remember that in future flights.
All station locations, cut the ground, but was
Okay, we have got ground, perfect. So wait for engine 2 to become available, engine 1 more starts. Test controls. Get the co-pilot to do our flight control checks. How's he on ground, Dutch? Appreciates, dude. Why is one ticking white, one yellow? I've never noticed that before. Has that always been like that? I'm gonna have to check all my streams now. Has it always been like that? I've genuinely never realised. Flaps position 1.
Flaps to 1.
Engine 1, engine 2 depends on the company. Arctic, I believe. easyJet is 2 then 1, but it depends on the airline. In A320ceo, it's always 2 than 1 because the hydraulics how they work in terms of backup systems and primary systems, but in your Neos, they can work either way. Yeah, I've never really noticed the wingtips before. Interesting. Alright, engine 2 is available. You can hear the air conditioning kick in, so we'll turn off the ignition. We will turn off the APU. We will close the doors. And we will now speak to ground. Hello there, Amsterdam ground. Alpine 7931 requesting taxi to the runway.
Alpine 7931, taxi on point Sierra 7, runway 24 via Alpha.
Taxi on point Sierra 7, runway 24 via taxiway Alpha for Alpine 7931. Right, so get our ground charts up and running. Alpha's pretty simple. Onto Sierra 7, runway 24. Should we find runway 24? It is... Okay, yeah, fair enough. So it's basically onto Alpha, all the way around onto Sierra 7. Perfect. Right. Parking brake release. Taxi lights on.
Taxi light on.
So it's not... it's a longish taxi, but not a terrible one.
Typical ground, Alpine 779, your Papa radio check.
Alpine 779, Papa V825.
Should be on whereby Rick. Ah, no, good point. I had to log on and log off again because I had the wrong call sign. Let me drop my updated link now. Do apologise. Yeah, I put the wrong. Airline ICAO code down. I put a Charlie instead of a uniform. Actually, it has changed. My updated correct call sign is now this. So now on taxiway Alpha, we're going to follow this all the way around to the runway now. Flight time today, so 2 flights, Steve, and they're both about 40 minutes in length. Got 2 flights today. Right, auto brake sets to max. Signs are active. Cabin check. Spoilers armed. And takeoff config test. And with that, our pre-takeoff checklist is now complete. Lancaster Bomber for Microsoft Flight Sim. You never know, Monty. You never know. You do get quite a few heritage add-ons to Microsoft Flight Sim, so definitely one for the future. Second leg, back to Amsterdam. easyJet only do 3 flights out of Stansted, and they're all return flights from where they originate. You have 1 Belfast, you have 1 Dublin, and 1 Amsterdam. And they come in 2, so you go Amsterdam, London, Amsterdam, Belfast, London, Belfast, or Dublin, Belfast, London. So it's all in 2 legs. And so doing the inbound flights, followed by the outbound flights. Yeah, if you guys want to join a return flight, go and join a return flight. Just spawn in before I get to the gates, because, you know, when you spawn in the gates when I'm taxiing, it just changes the gates and all that. So, yeah, if you want to join it, spawn on in, and then we'll see you when we get to London. It's not Dublin, sorry, like Belfast. I'll have to double check the routes.
I do confirm.
Yeah, I do know there's only 3 flights. Easier to do. There used to be a lot more, but they have definitely reduced operations now. Luton, by far, their biggest hub.
Climb initially 601337 on Squawk, and we confirm Delta on board.
Airlines 030 is not correct. There is only 2 share departures.
No, my shoulder's never
Squawk 3137.
quite right. It always gets cropped. I've never understood why.
And Randy 2 Sierra departure runway 24.
I said that Randy 2 Sierra departure.
Mods, all in the description, Petrofeet. All is in the description.
Correct, report fully ready.
Can you back, thank you.
Echo Tango Romeo, no further available, switch Unicom 122.8, goodbye. Unicom 122.8, think of control, bye.
Oh, Amsterdam Tower's disconnected. That's annoying. It's very annoying.
931, no further HC available, switch Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Switch Unicom 122.8 for Alpine 7931. Thank you very much, take care, and goodbye. They just do it for fun, TENS. They just do it for fun. There's no kind of set requirement for ATC. They're all enthusiasts like the virtual pilots. It's all a volunteer thing, this. I like IVAO. I do like IVAO. It's a very good network. Right, so I'm going to go to Unicom now because towers are connected, which is very annoying. But hey, it happens. Landing lights on.
Landing light on.
Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Right, so we'll set the transponder to auto. We will start the clock as soon as we hit the runway, and then we'll go straight into our takeoff run. Play mod, flying the A320neo. Throttle 40. 1-2 stable. Up to flex. Knots, 100 knots, 120, V1, rotates. Really? Really, forklift truck? Positive rate, gear up. Throttle reduce. Not yet, sorry. Flaps up. Throttle reduce climb. Autopilot on.
Autopilot is now on.
Set altitude, flights level 220.
Flight level 220.
Reset spoilers, and that is pretty much that. So, aircraft control now. We'll let the aircraft do all of our climb out. We are also going to do something else, which I've now forgotten. While the sim catches up with its frame rates. Alright, we'll pause the sim while it catches up with the frame rate. It's not. I've deleted that worldwide ship sound. Someone suggested that could be the issue for the lagging there, but something causes horrible lag spikes, and that causes us problems in this aircraft. Right, at least on that occasion, passengers only felt some turbulence as opposed to actual shaking. So we'll continue our climb out. Did not turn the landing lights on. I'm sure I did call out landing lights on. Oh well. So continue our climb out. That's it. Just gonna do that. So there's an aircraft about. So there's an aircraft a couple miles in front of us. So we'll try and get them spotted. What's their destination? So in front of us, okay, it's TBM, so it's General Aviation somewhere in front of us. They're climbing to level 230 on their way to London City, actually, so quite similar route to us. We'll overtake them at some point for certain, but I just want to make sure that they're not going to cross paths with us in a way that's not going to end well, basically. Yeah, see, okay, they're below us now, 2,000 feet. In fact, they're pretty much under us. Negative visual. No idea where they are. Alright, landing lights off and retracted. It's nice and stable, no turbulence. I think we can probably get rid of the seatbelt signs now. So, that's our first departure done. So, next stop is London Stansted, Echo Sierra Sierra. I'll do the weather information and the approach stuff very shortly. In terms of ATC, we have got full tower and ground and London control on at the moment, so we'll be getting full ATC all the way down to the ground. And as for the replays, we'll do the replays, but we'll watch them at the end of the stream. So we'll do both flights and then watch the replays at the very end. Yes, so we've got Josh as got Josh as tower, and we've got James as ground, and then we've also got London control on as well. Have I got photogrammetry turned on? I'm having doubts about that now. General options, go to data. Really? Why would you turn that off? I'll get rid of the live traffic. Right, resume, hopefully. So it's now got to load up on scenery again. I'm sure I had that turned on. Right, that will slowly update the scenery now. Hopefully give us the photorealistic stuff. Oh, Microsoft Flight Sim, you try. You do try. Be careful sometimes. Right, shoot back. No limitation, right? Yeah, no limitation. See, look, now that's all loaded in, look how much better that looks. So much better. So much better. Always check your flight sim settings. For some reason, every so often, they change themselves and actually downgrade. I don't know why it does that. My guess it's like it's a system limiting thing. But yeah, it's just take a moment for it all to kind of load in properly. But once it does, it should look all fantastic. By the time we get back to Amsterdam on our return leg, it should be back to normal entirely. So, how are you guys doing in the chat so far? FPS, I've limited mine to 30 because of the what do you call it? Because of the OBS streaming side of things, and want to give my CPU some breathing room, I have limited my FPS to 30. So no higher than that. No higher than that. Look, it's only a short little trip today, so I guess I was ready to start our descent in the next couple of minutes. I'll reach our cruise, and immediately down to descents. I'm good, HK. I'm good. What day is it? It's Saturday today, so I've got a late shift. So streaming this morning, working this evening, and then back to reality again for a Monday. Do you want an evening flight? Probably not, Lewis, because I just said I'm at work. Going Fort Park on September 4th. Very nice to see you. Do enjoy it. It has been a while, dude. It has been a while. Ellie, yes. How you doing? Welcome back. You'll be trying to return. Good to hear, Dutch. We'll talk to you on the return leg. How you set views? You can set custom viewpoints in the flight sim president. So I've done a video on custom flight view settings, but you can. In my case, I've got left seat, right seat, overhead, FMS, GoPro, left wing, right wing, and flight attendant rear galley. So these are custom camera viewpoints. You can set them all in Microsoft Flight Sim by default. You just got to learn the key combinations, which nobody seems to really do, I must admit. There's a lot of questions I get, like how do you do X, Y, and Z? It's all in the key combinations. It's not difficult, guys. So, now at cruise, now at flight level 220. let's plug in our arrival information. So back into the flight plan. It's runway 04 for arrival at Stansted today, so ignore runway 22 I've got set. Plug in the info for a runway, in fact we'll double check it on the ATIS, it's always the go-to place for that. ATIS shows arrival runway, no, arrival runway 22. So, sticks to the plan, not what I heard in chat. ILS 22, don't think there's a star on my flight plan. The answer is, oh yes there is, let's see one alpha, so I'll use that. I don't have any let's see arrivals. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll stick what we've got, and then we can always self-vector stroke, pretty much, yeah, it is straight to Abbott, that's virtually what the approach is anyway, so we'll stick with that. That's our flight plan, good as gold. Frame rates. Let's see, let's catch up. Right, that's back to normal now. Shadow radios, so 110 small 5, 222 course. I'll check that against our charts for arrival. Yes, so 105 heading 22, yeah, perfect, cool. So that's our arrival now set up, 222 confirmed. What's our local beacon? It's going to be, where is it? Barkway, 11625. 16.25, set up the VOR, and then just activates the VOR on the left hand side. Cool. 131 miles to go. So in the thick of the cloud at the moment. Hopefully visibility, well again, it's quite cloudy in the UK today. In terms of the meter, looking at 1504 knots, plus 10 visibility, no clouds reported. It's not too bad in Essex. 17 degrees centigrade, 0.16, QNH of 1016. So it could rain later on, but for the most part, not doing too bad. I've done 2 streams on that video, Sebastian. You've obviously missed that. I've done a stream, I've done a premiere on that. You've obviously missed them. No, I've not played an Xbox, Springbok. I don't have an Xbox. I've only got the original Xbox. Nothing newer than that. Morning Cathay Pacific, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chats. Good for you, Avgeek, good for you. How can I check your arrival based on charts? So charts are separate, Anthony. Look at stuff like Navgraph or, well, internet, everything. Or Volanta. Just looking for ground charts, and Volanta is fantastic. If I go over to Stansted, yeah, it's a fantastic approach to that today from north, Edesi, Lapa, Abbott, straight into approach. Can't ask for better. The ground charts, Volanta, usually is pretty good as well, so actually got your settings and everything. Right, let's go speak to London Control, 135055. What are we inbound to right now? We're inbound to Nogro. Hello there, London Control. This is Alpine 7931 at flights level 220 inbound Nogro.
Alpine 7931, thank you. It's Zephyr 1 Alpha arrival landing runway 22 when ready. Then flight level 15.
Approaching on the Desi 1 Alpha, arrival runway 22, descend when ready to flight level 150 for Alpine at 7931. Right, so, when ready to descend, we can descend. And the intercepts for Stansted, 2,500.
Echo Tango Romeo London, hello. Continue climb flight level 2.
61 miles.
I need you flight level 230.
112, so we've got plenty of time for descents. We'll descend when ready.
Confirm climb 330.
What was I going to do? There's something else I wanted to do. I can't remember. That's it. Approach charts. Or performance even. Approach performance.
Good morning from Shannock
So QNH is 1016. So because we departed and arrival is so close to one another, there's no need to print out the updated weather sheets. Next we print it, because we're on the ground. Temperature 17, barometer 1016. Sorry. QNH 1016, sorry, what am I doing? Making the wind currently 17. Nope, 1504.
Cleared to Malaga, Daventry, 3 November, departure runway 27.
Transition altitude is 4000.
We're clear to Malaga via the Daventry, 3 November.
Thank you very much to Nibiel Vlogs for the 179 there. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello, dude. How you doing? Welcome channel. Welcome to chat. How are you keeping? And sorry, barometer. So minimums, cats. We'll say cat 2 weather for this. 433.
Echo Tango
Right,
Romeo.
that's our performance set.
X-Man 1
Yes, Felix, we are doing a return. We are doing a return flight today.
1 Juliet transition for runway 09.
It's only a short trip, so I'd be silly not to. It's not even 10:30 yet. Gosh.
X-Man 1 Charlie, arrival, runway 09.
Welcome, Paul. How you doing? Welcome, channel. Welcome to chat. How you doing, dude? How you doing?
Leg 1 Juliet.
Black, waiting Juliet, thank you.
Using dev version of RCO. Never use experimental version, always use dev for the A320neo. It's by far the most stable and the best performing. Transition altitude, Lewis, is where you change it over from local altimeter to standard altimeter. So standard altimeter 1012/2992, depending on where in the world you are, or America, essentially is a standardised pressure that all aircraft will use to keep themselves at the same altitude regardless of where in the world they are. Yes, that's it. Let's see, look, it's so slow, not responsive. So that's how you kind of keep aircraft at the same altitude, 1,000 feet separation, without sending them across one another. Right, yeah, we're gonna just hold out here until things are smooth. There we go.
Direct Sandy, Shamrock 21 Papa.
How do you get plane say minimums? By setting up the barometer. Well, yeah, by setting up your barometer, which is your minimums. Set that up with your number, and then you're done. Settings are alright. Equanu. Settings should be alright for me. I mean, for the most part, running smooth. It's the scenery loading, that's a problem. Not a bad cloud, that, I must say. Not bad at all. I'm not sure you get this through exam. I don't really know how to do it, Dutch. Don't know where to apply. Where do I go to? Stuff I've had a look at, but I've got no clue where I'm supposed to go, who I'm supposed to talk to in regards to that. Finding your 20 autopilot very hard. Is it LF? If anything, it's meant to be easier than the Boeing setup, or a simple push and pull methodology. And buttons, supposed to switches. Supposed to be rather easy. A320 methodology. Right, 91 miles to go in about 3 minutes. We'll be starting our descents. Got some unreachable pilots, speedbird 651. Roger that. I'll keep an eye out for him. If he's unreachable, dot wallop. That's what he meant to do, dude. If you've tried contacting him and he refuses, dot wallop.
Shamrock 752, you're leaving the London sector, there's nothing further for you available. Have a good flight.
It's frozen again.
Unicom 122, that's Malay, Shamrock 752, thank you for the service. Bye-bye.
Tell you what, let me just drop some of my things back from Ultra. We'll try terrain, we'll try everything high. If it needs breathing room, give it some breathing room. Not like we're going to see much graphics and scenery anyway, it's all cloud at the moment. Right, so at this point we should probably start getting ready for our top of descent. So we've been getting clearance to 15,000 for level 150. So yeah, so start descent at 61 miles. We're at 85, so about 70 miles start descent. So actually maybe, yeah, about 70 miles or so. Welcome Alex, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chat. How you doing? For the most part, game's alright, Ethan. There's a few minor pickups every now and then, but for the most part, Microsoft Flight Sim isn't too bad. It isn't all that bad. Certainly better than where it used to be. Go to IVAO, select my personal details below, and then write your exam. Oh, okay, right, okay, I'll check that out. Let me copy and paste that. 2 seconds, please, though. Right, I'll check that out later.
Try to descend and over Jacko, clear.
Set altitude, flight level 150.
Flight level 150.
110 and after.
Alright, let's descend.
Vector for ALS runway 09.
Tango Romeo, Roger.
You've got FS2 because you need FS2 you need 10 hours of piloting. Oh, okay. Right, I'll check that out then. For speech, control aircraft systems, it's 2 mods, Galia. So I'm using VoiceAttack combined with HTS Aviator. So it's 2 mods, which both act as a virtual co-pilot, which is pretty good. It costs about £10 for both of them, $10 for both of them. But I do like it. It's interesting little method for controlling aircraft. Definitely different. Again, having a co-pilot does mean that you're not so much stressing on scrolling everything all the time. Rather, you get the other guy to do it for you. So it makes it a bit easier for you, and of course, automate the process.
Alpine 7931, descent flight level 8.
Descend level 80 for Alpine 7931. Set altitude, flights level 080.
Flight level 80.
So start our descent, and very shortly we over the UK. So we're entering just over Felixstowe, just north of Felixstowe. In fact, the slightly darker bit in front of us, that there. Yeah, let me change my clouds as well from ultra just to high as well. If ultra clouds is causing heavy lag, probably have to turn that back down as well. That's smooth, that's smooth. Yeah, so that little darker bit in front of us, that there is the English coast. I'm going to check. I'm sure that winglet has always been orange, and I don't know if it's like a glitch or something. But I'm positive that has always been orange. That's correct. That's always been orange, but I've never noted the left wing before. There's a new flight management experimental. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe I've seen the video of it, Horacio. I have seen the video. I've not tried it out yet. Maybe it's worth a shot. Maybe it's worth a shot. Echo Sierra Stansted, Lewis. It's London Stansted Airport. Kilo Kilos Gatwick. Whiskey uniform is Northolt, and see, I get Northolt and Luton for some reason wrong way around. I don't know why. Because Luton is Echo Golf Whiskey, and whiskey. I don't know why. I kept getting Golf Whiskey down. Sorry, Whiskey uniform over and over and over again, and then yeah, I don't know. I just found out it was Northolt. The 77 Max is an absolute cash grab, Playzo. You know that I don't support it, so even suggesting it is horribly disrespectful. We don't talk about the Braddock Max. We don't talk about it here. Yeah, it's Golf Whiskey. Don't know why. I can't remember Luton saved my life. And I keep picking the wrong airport down. If anything, it's a military base in North, isn't it? It's a military base.
Echo Tango Romeo, lead Jacko on heading in 2403.
After Jacko, heading 240 degrees. Echo Charlie Juliet Tango Romeo.
Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing. 10 minutes. Landing lights on.
Landing lights.
Nope, you haven't done it. Welcome to Felix, though. Yeah, having the ground textures back to normal does look so much better, doesn't it? Right, so passing through 10,000 now. Our next step down to flight level 080.
We're ready for push. Stack 5, Bravo Romeo, you're pushing starting through to the east with the QNH 1015. Pushing approve 1015, QNH 1015.
London Stansted. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin when crash one final time. So trace over stowed and secure the full upright seat. Please also store any carry-on items either.
Note Captain Marcus using the dev version today, although I will look at the experimental soon for the new flight management systems. Also on the 73 Max Springbok, it's low quality, systems are defaults. If anything, you use 787 systems, which you shouldn't be getting in standard and premium versions of Flight Sim, only Premium Deluxe, and the developer is an absolute scumbag. Sorry, he is. It's not a good add-on at 73 Max. Wait for the PMDG, spend your money on something worthwhile. Right, 18 miles, we're at... how long? 65, gosh, okay, well. Talk about efficient descent. Right, we'll level off at 8,000 then. Landing systems on.
Alpine 7931 left heading 275 degrees, descend 5,000 feet. Stansted QNH 1016.
Alpine 7931, turn left heading to 275, descends to 5,000 feet with QNH 1016. We'll do a slow descent at this point because we've got so much time in front of us. Welcome, Pale Bubble, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. How are you today? Yes, enjoy this classic English summer here. Grey, depressing, not quite raining, but probably will later based on the weather. Look out the window, it's pretty much just like this, isn't it? Oh yes, we're back in England, alright? Back in England. I will try the Phoenix A320, Yuri, absolutely,
Tango Romeo,
when it comes out.
through flight level
I'll
110,
definitely check that one out.
Dutch
Looks quite
Fox
interesting.
flight
I mean, it's a
level
high quality A320, CEO, not a Neo. Yeah, should be quite a good release, that. Should be quite a good one, so yes.
Tango Romeo, stop flying flight level 80.
I'll be trying it out.
Stop flying 80, Echo Tango Romeo.
Nope, you still don't appear as ground. I can see tower, but no ground frequency. Man, this frame rate thing is killing me, I must admit. It's not bad frame rate, it's just unstable. It freezes every so often.
Bravo Romeo, taxi only point out for 1 runway 27 via Alpha.
No, but we'll be landing soon. And we've got another 65 miles, 48 expected to go. Just over 10 minutes now to landing. Abbott, make a left, and then get on slow localizer, perfect. Won't do flaps just yet. Hold it at 250 until we reach the glide slope. Should be uninstalled, Yuri. Should be uninstalled. What's the folder called in community folder? I'm fairly sure I deleted that. 10-3000 for Alpine 7931. Set altitude 3000.
8,000 feet.
Nope, it's at 3000. Don't worry, co-pilot, you try your best. QNH Velox is your altitude based on local air pressure. If you don't set it correctly, your altitude is incorrect, or at least reported incorrect, and therefore you get yourself off your flight path and start deviating. Why are we doing that? Fair enough. Yeah, I don't see a Geist folder, Yuri. Pretty much bang on the altitude already. Can't fault that for my rate of descent. 3,000. Yeah, so 1013 is base air pressure, standard air pressure, Lewis. And right now, local in Stansted, it's 1016 as reported. Right, so at this point, I will probably start kicking in the approach phase. In fact, we'll give it. No, we'll do it now. So performance, approach phase, confirm. Just hit the speed brakes out. Start the aircraft slow down. Brake slow. Make a left turn heading 255 and clear approach for runway 22 Alpine 7931. So ready to establish as soon as ready to establish. Flaps position 1.
Flaps to 1.
Stansted in sights. Localizer active and approach mode set. Flaps position 2.
Flaps 2.
1,500.
Alpine 7931 is established on localizer runway 22.
7931, thank you, tower 123.805.
123.05 Stansted Tower, Alpine 7931, thank you very much. Right.
Ready when reaching runway 27.
Spoilers retract, and we will reset, and then gear down. Hello there, Stansted Tower, this is Alpine 7931, established runway 22. Cabin check.
Alpine 7931, you're on Stansted ground, frequency, contact tower 123.805. Bye.
Apologies, contacts tower as opposed to the ground, Alpine 7931. Wrong frequency. Hello there, Stansted Tower, this is Alpine 7931, established runway 22. Flaps position 3.
Alpine 7931, clear to land on runway 22, winds 160 at 4 knots.
Clear to land, Alpine 7931, thank you very much. Yes, it does work. It does work now, your voice. Flaps full.
Flaps extended.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. Right, so visibility is clear. We can see the runway at 1,000, and bring the aircraft into land.
$1,000.
1,000, sail approach, autopilot off, set altitude 4,000. Shame the probides because there's no 318 Microsoft Flight Sim, so I can even do that flight anyway if there was. You have to wait until the Flyboy version releases. You can't do ATC on you can't do Xbox ATC like that on Xbox X2 Focus. It's only on PC. I use IVAO. Other services do exist, but they're all PC only.
500.
Minor bit of wind, 9 knots coming in from 45 degree angle, but it could be worse.
300. 200. 100 above.
Continue.
100. Minimum 50.
Continue.
40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Reverse the sets. 100 knots. 80 knots. 60 knots reverses cuts. There's a high-speed turn-off just in front of us here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to London Stansted. No, not a Paralight in real life X2 Focus.
London Stansted.
Wish I was, can't afford it.
10:41 a.m.
So this is as close as I'm gonna get.
70 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete
Alpine
stop.
7931 is clear of runway.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead.
Welcome into Stansted, Alpine 7931, to contact ground on 121.730.
121.730 for Stansted ground. Thank you very much, take care, and talk to you later. Alpine 7931. Hello again, Stansted ground. Alpine 7931 again. Requesting taxi to the gate.
Alpine 7931, Stansted ground, good afternoon to you. Can taxi descend 34 via taxiway November Juliet and with Apron Bravo.
Could you say taxiways again, sorry, for Alpine 7931, stand 34.
Alpine 7931, roger. You can taxi via Juliet since you've come across November already. So that's Juliet, and then with Apron Bravo for stand 34.
Taxi via Juliet onto Apron Bravo for stand 34 for Alpine 7931. Thank you very much. Right. Perfect, so that's all looking good. Stand 34, nice and simple, onto Bravo stand, yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's nice to be back at Stansted again. It's been a while, well, apart from the X-Plane streams. I've not done Stansted yet in Microsoft Flight Sim, obviously because the default scenery doesn't look too good, and I fly for Stansted all the time, so I waited. Got a freeware scenery, it does look pretty good, so yeah, thought we'd finally make our way back here to Stansted. So do a clear of our systems, start the APM, then you've done that yet. Right, coming up to Alpha now. And don't forget, this isn't the last flight yet. I'm going to do a turnaround and then go back to Amsterdam afterwards, so...
Traffic.
Ooh, sorry, TCAS still active. It's the last thing you want here, traffic call-outs on the ground. There you go, so onto Bravo, make a right, and into 3-4. I use Premium Deluxe, Probos. I use Premium Deluxe. We'll go for the left-hand taxiway here, since I know that stands 3-4 is on the left-hand side. In fact, that's it right there. Turn off taxi lights, not going to blind any ground crews. Completely mucked up that turn there. Yeah, we'll correct it. There we go. I've parked better. Could be worse. That's gonna have to do. Right, parking brake set. APU bleed active and engines off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Stansted Airport. And yeah, not a bad scenery that. Not a bad scenery by any means. We'll have a little look around. We'll explore it while passengers disembarking. Hopefully we've got ground services around. Probably not. So yeah, we'll have a look around, we'll look at the scenery it has to offer, and then we'll put our return flight back to Amsterdam. And then again, we have got a replay, so if you want to watch the replay, stick around to the very end of the stream, and then we'll do the replays both in one go. In fact, we'll do it from the ATC menu. So just quickly go to ground services and look at jetway connection. Yeah, I don't think that would be. Fair enough. Ground services is a bit of a mess. Right, that comes off. That comes off. AP active. Ground power active. That comes off. Passenger can now disembark. So, welcome to London Stansted. While passengers disembark, we might as well spend a couple of minutes just looking around at the scenery. And then once they've disembarked, we'll start setting up our return flight back to Amsterdam. I mean, oh look, so you've got an interior. Yeah, it's a very good scenery this. It's freeware, some flights are not too, so definitely worth a download by any means. It's nice to see a good scenery for Stansted. It's, like I say, it's an airport I fly to all the time in real life, so it's a place that I can look at and be like, yes, I know this place through and through. I visit it regularly enough. Oh my, they've even got the interior layout. Ah! Yes, this is the entry. So you got, hang on, did you have the railway station? They have. Okay, the railway station. Yeah, okay, the ground mesh isn't quite there. There's a platform. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so you enter the airport. This is your entry bit. It's your departure lounge. There's your check-in desks. Over to the left, you have your security. This will be security. As you go down this way, you then enter through here, which is your duty free, and then gets you to your departure lounge, and then you get yourself airside. And over here would be your arrivals bit, and towards the arrivals lounge here, which is all boxed off. There'll be a Burger King on the left there. Oh, that's fantastic. There's one Google review that at the Burger King just here that always gets me. It's one person complaining they ordered a bacon cheeseburger but asked for to have no bacon. They still got bacon and left a 1-star review. Always remember that one, but no, full credit given. Yeah, you've even got your Ryanair's all parked. I can imagine because of COVID, it's not many international flights. All of a sudden, your aircraft parked. No, that's fantastic. Full credit to the developer. Control tower, has that got detail in it? Oh yeah, it does. It has everything. Oh, that's... yeah, that's sweet. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, yeah. If you can't tell, I love it. Very good scenery. Very good scenery. 10 out of 10. Hopefully do more Stansted flights now. Just got to wait for a 737. As soon as you get the PMDG or the freeware Megapack one, we'll be using it. We'll be using it. Right, let's start preparing our return leg, shall we? In terms of passengers, how are they all doing? Probably... okay, nearly there. Still a few on board left. So get rid of our departure plan. We will reconnect with our updated call sign at 7932. 7932. Stansted back to Amsterdam. Stay on the ground frequency. Once it reconnects, of course. 121730. Right, let's get going. So departing from Echo Golf Sierra Sierra to Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. Flight number today is U27932. RS audio lines need to do that. With cost next 33 and the cruising altitude, return leg of 210. Next page, our zero fuel weight is 62.8. Center gravity at 21.3. And our block fuel for this return leg will be, where are you? 4.07. Should be 4.1. Head over to the tablets. We will now plug in our fuel for return leg. Clear that. No, I think that's fine. Right, so out of the fuel page, because that's it's a sim brief. Don't have the return leg link to that, so we'll just skip it for now. It's not a big process. I've already got the paper fuel flight plan on me. So fuel 4076. Take about 2 minutes to refuel the aircraft. While it does that, we will head over to the flight plan page.
Ryanair 323 Stansted ground. Good morning to you.
There you go.
Down to
Keyboard complete, everyone off the aircraft. End of flights, and look at the report. So, A320neo, Amsterdam to London, 37-minute flight time. Anyway, 177, 96 satisfaction. Yeah, pretty good flight that. Can't fault it. I'll try to flight report in chat, so if you want to look at more detail, you can do so via the link in chat. Give that a few seconds to load. And while it does that, we'll also board our return leg. There you go. Right, so aircraft fueling. We'll start boarding new passengers now. So it's that way around. 932, cruising at flights level 210. It's a flight time of, so departing 50, we get back 37, so 40, 37, 47, so I'll say 50 minutes on the clock. Departure in approximately 23 minutes. Again, an A320neo with approximately with 177 people on board. Slightly less on the return legs, slightly less. No other entertainment, no boarding. We have safety briefing for easyJet. Snacks we get, no meals, and let's start boarding. Right. So let's look at our departure. So Charlie Lima November departure. This is the first waypoint. Charlie Lima November. That'll be that one. From Clacton, we fly the Papa 44 to Ratslow. Mike 197 to Redfart. And that's our flight plan complete. So, flight plan done. We'll print out an updated weather sheet. Just give me 2 seconds. Share settings. Still got a couple of minutes till we push. Still got a couple of minutes. There we go. Right, let's carry on, shall we? So, weather request, did we send it? New prints. Right, let's get our updated weather and let's carry on the rest of our setup. Return. Head to flight plan, head over to performance. In fact, we'll need to do our clearance. Problem is, it's just disconnected, which is slightly annoying. So I have to wait for them to return before we can get our departure clearance out. It won't take them too long. While I do that, I'll get the rest of our setup. So that's all fine. Aircraft is fueled. Start the APU now. Springbok, it's the South African, isn't it? South African Airways, if I remember correctly, because the tail is known as the Flying Springbok, isn't it? So I'm fairly sure that's what it is. I know what departure it is, flight fan, but I need clearance to confirm it, which is they've just gone AFK, so I can't do that without them telling me what's going on. AP seatbelt sign comes on. How do you get info for your first leg? You just go to your initialization and you reset your from and to. Or shut down the aircraft and it resets it. So that's all reset.
Oh, stations, all stations, Stansted ground, back with you.
Stansted ground, easy 170, request push and start.
Easy 1740, roger, push and start is approved, face to the north.
Hello there, Stansted ground. This is Alpine 7931 at stand 34. We have information. Charlie is current, requesting IFR copy to Amsterdam.
Alpine 7932 to Stansted ground, hello to you again. Cleared down to Amsterdam via the contact 8 Romeo departure with departure from runway 22. Initial climb 5,000 feet with the squawk 5164, QNH 1016.
Alpine at 7932 is cleared destination Amsterdam via the Clacton 8 Romeo departure, runway 22, initial climb 5,000 feet. Squawking 5164 with our QNH at 1016. Sorry, set 5,000, 1016 sets.
Read back correct, report ready for push and start.
5164.
To the ground, runway 23 ready.
So that's all set.
Runway
That's
323,
looking
roger,
good.
push and start is approved, face to the north.
We will activate if you bleed, get out of power into life. We will turn off the external power, disconnect from the ground, and get in a couple of minutes to push back from the gates. Our departure as well, so that'll be runway 22 on Clacton 8 Romeo departure, which is that one. Insert that flight plan. We're gonna user points. Okay, there is one just later on, but that I can live with. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that is a perfectly good departure out today. Perfect. So we're now done for the most part. We'll do our performance now, which is pretty standard. A320 runway length at Stansted is 3048, so it'll be slightly shorter runway. Airport elevation is at 600 feet. The winds are currently reporting at 9 knots. Outside temperature is currently at 20 degrees centigrade. It's quite humid outside today. I can definitely agree with that. QNH 1016. Sorry, no, I'm looking at the wrong information, sorry. It's 4 knots. 4 knot winds, so it's that. 18, that's correct. And then QNH is 1016. Sorry, I was going to wrong bit of information there. Takeoff weight is going to be this. Flaps 1, that's correct. And calculate. So flex 55, 143, 143, 144. 143. 143 and 144. Transition altitude is 4,000. Flaps is 1 with flex temp of 55. And with that, our pre-takeoff setup is now complete. We'll leave on takeoff performance, that's no problem. Done our setup, that's all good. We will reactivate the flight directors. That's set. That's set. 5,000 sets.
Holding point Romeo 1 via taxiway Bravo Hotel Romeo.
Head on to departure. It's not too difficult, Marco. It's a standardised thing they say at every airport, pretty much. As long as you know what they're saying, and know the pattern of it, then it's not difficult to understand. Let me double check. Sorry, Dutch, I think you're right. Sorry, am I reading the information charts wrong? Probably. Wouldn't be the first time, I must admit. Runway 22. Yeah, sorry, no, you're right. Transition altitude 6,000. That's me being blind there.
323, confirm you're pushing back.
Confirmed, sir. We're having some issues with parking rigs.
Right.
Roger, not a problem.
Initial climb was 5,000 I got from ATC. I got 5,000 from them. Yeah, transition 6,000 and 5,000 was initial. So how are we doing for the boarding? I think for the most part we're almost there. Just a few, yeah, just a few more. Okay, well, we're already boarded. Perfect. So, passenger on board, AP's running, we've done our ground setup, we've got our performance set. So as far as I'm concerned, we are now ready to go.
1740, you can contact tower now, 123, 805. See you soon, bye.
Tower 123, that's right, 805, bye-bye. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and
Stands the ground, Alpine 7932 is ready for push and start.
upright and launch position for departure.
Alpine 7932, roger, push and start is approved, face to the north.
Push start approved, facing north for Alpine 7932. So I'll do that in 2 seconds. Just need to set my Volanta as well. Also, update the link on chat. I need to do that as well. Brussels are alternative airports if you can't make it to Amsterdam for some reason. But we should do. Can't be too bad, can it? We're only there an hour ago. That'll be a U2 call sign, still under easyJet ruling. Perfect. So that's all that sorted. And for whereby the updated link is that's.
Ground running at VJ3, can you confirm the still cleared for pushback?
Ryanair 323, did you say you confirmed the escort code for you?
Right.
Negative. Confirm we're still cleared for pushback, facing north, Ryanair 323.
Ryanair 323, roger, the push clearance
Ground
is
from
to
flight
face
deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
Right, so here comes the tug. We'll let that connect, and then we'll get ourselves out of it. Also, beacon lights, like ground crews, we are ready for engine startup. Make sure the rest of it is all set as it should be. That's looking good. That's looking good. Perfect. Ooh, overlay. Good shout. I need that as well. Right, so that's a 2 now, and then these two swap. Perfect. Cheers for that. Ground from flight deck. Request
Good
pushback.
morning, Captain. Pushback request not possible as the state is not idle.
Hang on, let me restart Zoom up. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request
There we go.
confirmed.
That did it. Yeah, that's my call sign, Probos. We're Alpine 7932. Yeah, for some reason the tug didn't want to move, but that's all moving now, so that should be alright.
All stations Stansted ground, calling for initial climb. Initial climb is 6,000 on clearance.
Ground from flight deck.
Good morning. All checks are done. Please release brakes.
Brakes released.
Okay. Pushback begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important...
You are cleared to start the engines now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures of this aircraft.
Turn facing west.
Start turning so you will be facing a western course.
Brace, brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin.
Ladder motion. They were Austrian,
Please be aware that
owned by Nicky Lauder himself. They're now based in Malta.
in an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on. And we
Yeah, and there is Liam. It's a fantastic scenery. I'm absolutely loving it to death. Beautiful.
masks will drop from the
Right down to even the main terminal concourse bits. Stop pushback. Stop pushback.
Fine. Confirm parking brakes set.
Brakes set.
Okay, sir. Have a nice flight.
Yeah, I mean, right down to the terminal interior and all that. It's beautiful. I mean, as I say earlier in the stream, it's an airport I fly to all the time, Stansted Airport. Well, before COVID, of course. I flew there, God, 10, 20 times a year. So, to see it in this level of detail Microsoft Flight Sim, it really is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'll be featuring it a lot more in the future, dude. I'll be featuring it a lot more in the future. Must remember to drop a link to it in the description as well at some points. I don't fly myself in real life, Velux. I don't fly in real life. Alright, allow engine 1 to start. While it does that, test controls. I believe Liam's dev, yes. I believe he is. Okay, so let's even go to the benches on the inside while we're doing your engine startup. That'll take a couple of minutes. Flaps position 1.
Flaps to 1.
Right, back to engine control. Engine 1 and 2 active and stable. All looking good. Alpine 7932 is ready to taxi. Alpine 7932 is ready to taxi. Wrong button.
Alpine 7932, roger. When ready, you can taxi to holding point Romeo 1, by taxiway Bravo Hotel in Romeo.
Taxi to Hull Point Romeo 1 via Bravo Hotel and Romeo for Alpine 7932. Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Kill the APU. We will turn off the ignition. Let's go taxi to the runway. Parking brake released. Do I prefer planes or trains? It's a tough one, Springbok. Probably I'd say trains. But at some point, Velox, yes, I do like to be a pilot. Definitely, I won't go commercial. I'll do a hobby license. I'll do a private pilot's license. I'll get a few things in my life sorted first. And then once I've got the spare money and all that, I'll definitely get myself into a license. So it's a long-term goal. Long-term goal. Probably next maybe 3 or 4 years. Well, I say long-term goal. It's not really that long, is it? Bravo Hotel. That is the next one, sorry. Not right. Make a left. Flight model's modern, Black Rabbit. Flight model is modern. So remember, the taxiway Juliet's for arrival aircraft, taxiway hotels for departures, which is the next one. Good place to start, Jensen. Spelling pilot. Alright, that's more like it. Charts Black Rabbit. It's a combination of Volanta and Chart Fox. But at some point I'll get myself Navgraph so I can get it combined with the A320neo.
Holding short Romeo 1, contact tower 123.805. Bye.
When holding short, we'll contact tower on 123.805 for Alpine 7932. Thank you very much. Have I gone a bit too far? I've just realised the mound's on the left there. Yes, okay.
Alpine 7932 seems to have gone past the hold short markers. If you can make the right turn on Delta, then connect with Juliet, you can connect with Charlie.
Connects Delta Juliet Charlie for Alpine 7932, yes, I just realised that. I just realised the mound's a bit further on. Shouldn't be where I am right now. That's me going blind. I'll work in the railways, Springbok. I'll work in the railways. Uh, 22, Quiggy. I'm 22. Not engineering, no way, Springbok. Customer service. Right. Let's contact the tower now. 12305. And let's hold ourselves short. Hello there, Stansted Tower. This is Alpine 7932, holding short at Sierra, ready to depart.
Alpine 7932, line up on runway 22.
Well up on 22, Alpine at 7932. Right, and lights on, taxi lights on, transponder sets on, TCAS active. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Alpine 7932, wind 160 at 4 knots, variables between 130 and 190, clear for takeoff on runway 22.
Clear for takeoff runway 22, Alpine 7932. Alright, gotta be careful of those varying winds there. Gusting and changing. Flaps. Throttle 40. 1-2 stable. Up to flex. Goodbye Stansted, you are a pleasure. $80 knots. 100 knots. Crossing it fine there, I must admit. V1 rotates.
Traffic, traffic.
Positive rates, gear up. That easyJet hadn't cleared the markers there. That was the case for aborted takeoff and pushed to the right actually. Crossing it fine. Crossing it very fine. That's up. Throttle reduce climb. Autopilot's on.
Please contact London Control on 135.055.
135.055 for Alpine 7932, thank you very much.
Now, when ready, see direct hop on. I got blocked, so again.
I'll reset the ground spoilers. Leave that to flight plan page. Hello there, London Control. This is Alpine 7932. Currently inbound for Charlie Clacton 28, passing 4,000.
Alpine 7932 London, hello again, flying flight level 110.
Level 110 for Alpine 7932. Set altitude flight level 110.
Run 66 Mike, send flight level 80.
Send altimeter sets. we will double check our arrival flight plan, make sure there's no star sets. Yeah, get rid of that. Right, so next up, back to Amsterdam. It's getting cloudier, getting greyer, I must admit. The weather is definitely not on our side. It's online textures very on. Should be online textures. Yeah, these are online textures. That's the M4. Sorry, M62. M62 at Stansted. Online textures, don't you worry, dude. Yes, Amy, this is live weather. Yes, Tesla, sorry? Tesla, interesting spelling there. Yes, this is Microsoft Flight Sim, Tesla. Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll switch off the landing lights, retracts those, that comes back. We won't switch off seatbelt sign just yet. Cloud, low cloud cover, definitely not something I particularly want to be going through. So we'll leave it at that. In terms of ATC for the return leg, we have got 80 as far as the channel, and then it's quiet until Amsterdam, where we then have a control tower, which is what's his name, FSX, Netherlands FSX, who's in chat, who will guide us back into Amsterdam. Ice conditions, not yet. Potentially we get to the cloud. As it stands, we are still reporting 7 degrees centigrade, so it's not particularly cold at the moment. So is that for us?
Alpine 7932, climb flight level 210.
Level 210 for Alpine 7932, thank you very much. Set altitude, flight level 210.
90 kilo, contact F6 on 12060.
I'll do it myself.
Ryanair 990 kilo, contact F6 on 12065.
No Zeus, I'm not a pilot in real life. I'd love to be, but I'm not. We'll update to Windows 11. We'll see, Hippie. At the moment, the answer is no, but we'll see what the future brings. We'll see what the future brings. How do you reset standard MCDU between flights? It should be the same way, Neil. You just reset the initialization from and to, and that just flashes your MCDU. Should just be resetting that. You just practice, Luce. The more you practice, the more you do things, the better or easier it gets. It's not too difficult. It's the same process on most occasions. Do you get a tutorial on how to use radar and things like that? I've done a few tutorials on how to set the aircraft up and all that. In terms of radar, that's autopilot up here. It's not too bad. Is it worth doing? Is it worth doing weather radar? Probably not, given the. Oh, it doesn't even work. Fair enough. I just realised I never reset the chrono, didn't I? Oh well. This is the development version, Amy. This is the development version of the A320neo. Naples to Edinburgh. Yeah, probably out of Naples you get decent weather, Isaac. The closer you get towards the UK, things will start to drop. Edinburgh, raining at the moment, so good luck, dude. The Stansted is great, isn't it, GWT? Stansted is very, very good. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy by that. It's an airport I fly to more often. The microphone's over here. I don't know why my shoulder just doesn't ever want to appear. Just disappears. I don't know if there's something like kind of behind me that's causing it. It's not a towel I'm sitting on, is it? Can't be. It's my blue screen. It's kind of just failing on me. I'll have to reset it later. Oh well. So continue our climb out, passing through 185. It's a blue screen, Avgeek. It's a blue screen behind me, not a green screen. tell you what, it's cloudy, but it's not particularly turbulent. We'll switch off the seatbelt sign and give passengers their freedoms back, just because it's not exactly bad, the weather. Your home base is Manchester, always raining. I can imagine that, Neil. I can definitely imagine that. Welcome Ethan, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to chat. How you doing today? How you doing? So we're just about to reach our cruising altitude for the return leg. When we hit that cruise, we'll probably start cruise. Just want to say thank you for IVAO tutorial. You had that sim but got banned for some reason. Been there, done that. You're annoyed because you wanted it, but you found out you did and you enjoyed it a lot. I like IVAO again. The default model matching and all that, it works well for me. I do quite like it. Like I say, VATSIM's a good network, but they are strict. They are strict. But no hates. They're a good network. I've got no fuss, no arguments.
3 for 1, 10 minutes. That is true.
Tiny bit turbulent now, not too bad, but definitely a bit bumpy in the fronts. We're at cruise. Whoops, I won't switch off the seatbelt sign just yet, I don't think. We'll continue as it is. If I need to turn the seatbelt sign back on, I can do that later on, that's no problem. I have got yes, I have got throttle and stick X2. I have got all that stuff, yes. Sounds like a very familiar story. Yeah, no worries, Flight Sim. You enjoy IVAO. I do like it. It's a good network, very active in Europe. I've got no complaints. We'll see that crack. I'm going to do the events, the all-day Poland one, in a couple of weeks. That I've got a day off for, so I'll do that for certain. I don't often stream on Tuesdays, so call that as a bonus. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the A320neo should be pretty good on Xbox. Hopefully that's one that isn't too far away. Same as the Phoenix. The Phoenix I'm still quite excited about. Right, let's have a look at the approach for Amsterdam. So currently looking at arrival runway, which is 18 right.
821 rechecking microphone.
Easy 821 readability fine.
So IS18 right.
Thank you. Easy 821, you can descend 3,000
via
feet
the
that heading you're cleared out.
Redford 1 Alpha arrival.
Down to 3,000 feet and on heading cleared out as 08, right south.
No vires.
821.
Insert that and then get ready to start crying because something's probably gone horribly wrong. Oh no, that's not it correctly that time. It's a bit of an extended via R-tip. But I've seen worse. I have genuinely seen worse.
Hello again. We are ready to taxi and I need a new squawk.
Echo Tango Romeo 10401 is in the box. Taxi order point runway 09.
1040 on the box. Holding point runway 09. Charlie Tango Romeo, thank you.
High control guidance events. If not, fly with you. Yeah, no worries, Geek. I'll see you later. Is GoVec's good for US airport charts? GoVec's pretty good, Drawyah, although it must point out that they do try to tell sim pilots not to use their source. But as a charts network, SkyVector is very good for the whole world, not just the US, the whole world, Drawyah. It's international, has everything. If you're on the same flight and same plane, very nice darkness. I've been on every single Olympic Airlines ATR-42. They have 2 in their fleet, and I've flown both of them. So I've got that as my passing crown. Also, I've flown on every aircraft in the fleet of Hebridean Air Services. They have a single British Northern Islander, and I've flown it on 3 times. Thank you for the kind words, Commander Zwam. I'm glad that you found the tutorials helpful. The more people say that they're helpful and all that, the more I know them do the right thing. So, thank you, dudes. Much appreciated. Thank you for the kind words. Do take care of yourself and have many happy virtual hours. We'll see, Isaac. We'll see about the Phoenix, because at the end of the day, one's an A320ceo, one's an A320neo, so they're both different kinds of aircrafts. And also, I mean, yes, the Phoenix will be a pair of aircrafts, and it's looking fantastic, but at the same time, there's no point abandoning the fly-by-wire guys, because the amount of work they put into this aircraft is phenomenal. If anything, it's good to have more variation. We'll have two very good A320s in this sim. If anything, yeah, it'll be better with two aircraft. It'll be much better with two aircraft. So, will I give up the fly-by-wire? No, not at all. I'll use both aircrafts. Maybe not equally. Definitely use both aircrafts. Definitely in some...
7932, nothing further to you. Frequency change approved. Have a good rest of your flight back. Bye-bye.
Frequency change approved for Alpine at 7932. Thank you very much. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye. Right, over to Unicom. No more ATC until we get back to Amsterdam now. Some minor icing conditions now, so we've activated the anti-ice, which hopefully should start to thaw some of that. Hebridean. Ah, come on. One day I'll get it right. That video, I had to put like a sub-note because I mispronounced so many names. I had to put a thing saying, yeah, I don't speak very good Scottish Gaelic, and so as a result, half this video is completely off. I can see why what's his name, Tom Scott decided not to name anything but Barra. It's not much use in short haul in Western Europe because you're not using it depends what you do, Spec Owl. Depends what time of year, time you fly, really. It's usually not too bad flying short haul in Europe, but at the moment it is just cloudy. If the weather radar worked, I'd have been able to figure out where the cloud cover ended. Problem is, weather radar's buggered. Oh yeah, absolutely, Matt. It'll be just like that. Both aircraft will excel in different parts. They'll have their differences. There's no way they'll be copycats of one another. They'll have their differences. They'll have their pros and cons. Hangar Line stopped the 787 mod because they had issues with the encryption 787, but the other developer doing the XH have carried on the work on that one. So, down with the XH, Melbourne. That's kind of the spiritual successor to the XC. Oh, I used the X2 Focus. I used the Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog, sorry. I used the Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog stick and throttle. Change R-tip on your flight plan to Sugar. Okay, I'll do that now. Okay, can we do it from this way? ILS-18. R-tip. Sorry, Redfar, arrival, Sugar. Okay, I'll do it that way around, and just fly direct to. So if it changes, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Right, we'll do it that way around. So Sugar, SPL. Have a look. I bet you that's probably. Yeah, no, that's horrible. There's a reason I try not to mess around with flight sim too much. These flight plans too much. Right, so once we get to Sugar, we'll do a direct Echo Hotel 623. That just avoids us doing that really stupid flight plan. Microsoft Flight Sim, it's great for its visuals and it's getting there with the systems, but there's a lot that is still completely off. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, Dutch. Fair enough. It happens. I'm not gonna fuss. It happens. It happens. I don't know if anybody else's Dutch IVAO's around. Oh look, Rotterdam's come online. There's also an aircraft inbound to. Oh, it's a Concorde inbound to Stansted. Type Concorde. Carp-out wings. I've not heard of those guys. So he's not going to make it. He's still at 60,000 feet. You've missed your top of descent. long ago. Yeah, but Unicom arrival. It's not too bad. We can communicate. Welcome, J-Man from Spain. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. How are you today? Yes, I have seen the X-Plane lighting system update as well. Looking very good. That the new X-Plane next generation does look rather good. I can't deny. Again, we'll be giving it a go for certain. X-Plane's platform I still very much use, so we'll definitely check it out once it does hit our screens. Man, we've come up to 2 hours now since we started streaming. Coming up 2 hours, and we're almost ready to start our descent into our second destination. How are we doing in terms of that? 97 miles. Let's go over to the calculator for that one. Right, let's have a look at the approach shots for Amsterdam. Was it runway 22? Yes, I think it was. Right. No. Yeah, I've slightly messed that up, haven't I? Oh well, work it out. Right, so looking at an intercept of 3,000. Oh, no, that's not what I want, sorry. X stats. Distance. So, 20,000 distance. What have I done there? Really? No, that should be the one that I calculate. I've pressed something I don't understand, so I would do it the old-fashioned way. Right, so 21,000, 21, 20, 18, 18 times 3, so 1, 2, 3, 8, 12, 24, so it'd be 50, 54 miles. 54 miles top of descent. This is the dev version, City Billy. This is the dev version. Welcome, Tetcher from France. How you doing? Welcome to channel. Welcome to chat. How you doing today? How you doing? Gabriel's now descending into Rio. Very nice. You enjoy that, dude. Do enjoy it. When's the GPU? Still in the 80s, Kingsley. Still in the high 80s. I think 87 last I checked. Right, probably start descending right about now, actually. Yeah, we'll do it. Set altitude 3,000. Set altitude 3,000.
3,000 feet.
Thank you. Getting us 3080 GWT. Getting myself 3080. Welcome, Sean from Dundee. How you doing? Welcome to channel. Welcome to chat. How are you today? How are you? Oh yeah, it's got a really awkward bit. Sugo. Gonna have to try and do that, aren't we? Alright, 56, yeah, that's perfect. So start of descent, aircraft's going to control that. We are going to complete up our performance as well for the approach phase. QNH is 1018. Temperature 20 centigrade, 2.17. Magnitude of winds currently reporting 1105. Transition altitude at flight level 3000, I believe it was. Yes, 3000. Barometer for visibility, the cat 1 approach, 151. Right, that's all set. Also, I'm here, just going to confirm that the radio navigation is not set. So that will be a frequency of runway 108.4. Cool. While I'm at it, I'm going to go for a slightly, not extended approach, but I'm going to go for a slightly different angle, just so that the final right hand turn onto the, the final establishing localizer, slightly better angle on that. We're out of London Control already now, Flight Sim. We're out their region. So London Control, if they want to go offline, they can go offline. The Amsterdam guy had someone visiting, so he had to disconnect. There's one in Rotterdam, but Rotterdam is empty. There's no flights into Rotterdam at the moment, so he'll be sitting there for a little while. No more flights after X2, just doing 2 legs today. Just streaming 2 legs. See what's on back on. So yeah, the plan after this is have myself breakfast, get ready for work, go to work pretty much. It's been a good morning of flights, I'd say. It has been a good couple of trips. Short trips, but that's the benefit of doing short flights, is that you do get to do turnarounds and all that, which makes life a bit more exciting. Well, brunch. Brunch, more like. Yeah, anti-ice is on, Avageek. Anti-ice is on. It says it, if you can read. Right there. Although it says ice not detected, actually, which, I don't know. I disagree with the aircraft on that occasion. Using dev version, Michael. Using dev version at the moment, so I'm going to download experiments later for the new flight calculations and all that. Welcome Phil, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to chat. How you doing today? Hope you're keeping well. Right. No. Landing lights on. Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes. Way too fast, I just realised. Should be at 250 now. I mean, way too fast. Whoops. I was going low braking, you don't really need braking at the moment. Spoilers are out, just steady airplane down. In fact, we'll level off the aircraft now for the sake of slowing it down, I'd say. Faffing around a calculator, I have admittedly missed my top of descent there, so we'll berth out to the left a bit. We'll extend our approach slightly, and then establish ourselves at a suitable altitude. We have gone a little bit high there. No biggie, we've still got 24 minutes to correct ourselves, which is ample time. Flaps position 1.
Flaps to 1.
Ample time just to work around it, really. How long did it take you to learn? Not as long as you may think for the A320neo at least. Maybe because I've been flying the Taylor's 320 for a little while, so a lot of the skills you learn, I guess, are transferable across different platforms. My doubts now. I'm sure it's 108.4 for the tower. Why not connected yet? If we end up having to do a kind of more visual approach, we can easily do it, but 108.4, that should be runway 22. Could someone just confirm that for me? 108.4 for the frequency at Amsterdam. I'm certain that's what it is, but it's not yet pulled it up, so maybe I've got a wrong or outdated source of information there. Someone let me know, and I can just kind of confirm what my sources say. Which is this 108.4. No, I don't think that's correct. Hang on. Maybe I have got that wrong. Okay, it's no biggie. We'll work around it. We'll work around it. Airbus is smart. That's the VOR DLN. I want the ILS frequency, not the VORs. We've got 20 miles to go. Flaps position 2.
Flaps 2.
Runway 22 is 222. Where are you? Runway 22. It's 10915. That's more like it. Much more like it. Copilot mod, it's in the description, Coley. It's VoiceAttack and HSA Vis. It's 2 mods, both work together to give you Copilot. Payware, they're about £10 each, but definitely worth it, so. We're a tad bit faster as well for now, so I've got a couple miles to go. Up to 180 and then slow it down once we get towards the airports. Got my breakfast. Thank you, mother. When's that localizer going to come to life? We've crossed it, haven't we? I don't know. Okay, well. Visual letters. Gear down. Flaps position 3. In fact, you know what? We'll probably go to autopilot off and do it manually now. Runway 22, so across to the right. See you back to the aircraft. And do the rest by hand. Runways in sight. Not necessarily to do the course there. The diamonds, the magenta diamond should be centred. So obviously you've got the frequency for the other side. Yeah, well, this is alright. We've got the runway in sight. We're following the glide. We've got the glide slope. That's the important bit. We've got the glide slope down. So as long as we keep the aircraft in the centre, we'll be alright. And runway 22, there's only one runway out here, 22, so it's not very difficult to miss. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. Please take your seats for landing.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Should be flight fan. There's no traffic inbound at the moment around us, so we should be clear for arrival. Welcome, Ines, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to chat, how are you today? Right, so, land runway, we're on the glide slope, manual control, set altitude 4,000.
4,000 feet.
Right, go around that misapproach altitude sets. Let's bring the aircraft in. Not really lagging at all, Danny, from my side. Frame rate seems pretty stable.
Above. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Reverse is set. $80 knots, 60 knots, reverses cuts. And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Amsterdam. Well, not bad. Slightly shaky approach there. I'll look into that frequency. I'm sure that was the correct frequency. I must have done something else wrong there, so my fault. I'll see what I've done wrong there. I'll review my footage and go back. But apart from that, everything else seems to have worked out quite nicely. So I'll clean up, start the APU. Taxi lights set. So onto the main taxiway, and then we'll quickly announce that we're clear of runway. Right, very good flight fan, thank you very much. Welcome flight fans viewers. How many did you have in your stream today, dude? I'll check your stream out later. How many did you have today? And I do apologise for the notification. For some reason the red notifications, while they're turned on, just don't seem to appear, so I need to contact stream now to get that sorted. But much appreciated, dude, thank you very much. Bossman, welcome, how you doing? It's been a while, man, has been a while. Hope you're keeping well, dude. Hope you're keeping well. We'll activate, we'll turn off the systems now, so landing and flight directors. We'll head to the gates. Shut the aircraft down cold and dark. And then don't forget, we have got 2 replays. Our landing at Stansted and our landing at Amsterdam to look at today. And yes, and there's that random building wings length away from the taxiway at Amsterdam. Not quite sure what's sitting there, but it's not there in real life, that's for certain. So we just push the right hand side slightly just to clear it, you know. Is that 1.8? Oh my gosh. So why did our flight path go to that runway then? Because I selected 220 FMS. I'm positive I did at least. It's cleared now because you landed. I'm going to watch that back. I'm certain I selected runway 22 on the flight plan there. So why we've ended up on 18? Right, I'm going to watch that one back. I've obviously done something critically wrong there. It explains why we didn't get the localizer then. No, that's definitely a serious error on my parts. On taxiway Starbucks. Interesting. I need to watch that one back. Okay, selected 1.8 right as you should have, but I let's pit at 2.2. But runway 22, I'm sure was the active runway, was it not? So I'm going to have to look this one back. Parking brake set. I'm going to look that one back. Right, parking brake set. AP active, AP bleed set. Engines off and seatbelts off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amsterdam. Your flight time today was around 34 minutes. And we've arrived nice on time for you to deboard the aircraft very shortly. We thank you for flying with easyJet, and we hope to see you again in the very near future. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check please. There we go, welcome back to Amsterdam. They can come off. Not turn it off, sure I did. No power active, AP off. Passengers may now support the aircraft. Not a real pilot, Zai. Not a real pilot. The fact some people have to ask, though, definitely I'm doing something right. Meantime, I am committing serious operational errors in my flights. Not sure flight sim. Usually it does. On that occasion though, just decided not to. I'm not complaining though. Right, so let me finish the replay. Let me disconnect from IVAO. Thank you for the AT services today in the UK and ground at Amsterdam. Finished recording the replay. Let's end the flight. Have the reports. So U27932 A320neo from Stansted to Amsterdam. 36 minute flight time. Planned departure 19:19. Plan arrival 09, we were at 55, so yeah, very good flights. Oh, it's just gone past 12 o'clock now, so timing for me is absolutely spot on. If anything, we were early, which is really good for me. I'll give it an hour or so of rest before heading off to work. Do Malaysian Airlines operate 320s? I think they do actually. I think they do. I'll see what routes they do. I'll see what they operate, and then perhaps that'll be a stream for the future. So that's our flight report in chat if you want to see it. Otherwise, let me now finish all the tracking and everything. Let's start up replay, and we'll start off with the Stansted approach first. Right, let's let the scenery load up, because again we're spawning in a different country now and all that, so we'll let the scenery load. While it does that, we'll lower the flaps down to our landing flaps. Clear the alarms. Right, so as soon as scenery is loaded, we'll have a look at the Stansted landing. Will I do Kite again? I will do Kite again at some point for certain. And absolutely, it was a good stream. That thoroughly enjoyed it. Kite's definitely one we'll do again. Don't you worry. Yeah, just give it a minute. It'll load up. While we're at it, might as well let the flaps lower as well. We went plane spotting at Amsterdam, saw these jet sands at A380 anymore. Yeah, feel free to stick them in the pictures part of Discord there, Chris. Definitely have a look at those for certain. How am I so smart in this game, Alif? Just practice. The more you practice, the better you get, dude. Keep practicing, keep at it, and you'll get there soon. I hope the ground scenery is loading. I really hope it will. How about Stansted? Is that loaded? No. Come on, Microsoft Flights, and don't fail on me now. Have I lost internet or something? Can't have done. Because the reason it's not loading is because, well, it'd be an internet issue. Oh, very odd. Try hard setter. So back to data, turn off Bing map, supply reset, go back, general options, data, on, apply. Honestly, that's never been that bad for me before. Now the screen's gone black. Okay, well, that's dead now. The screen's black, and I... No replay. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Scenery didn't load, and now we've blacked out. Well... something's going wrong. Right, well, so that is, I guess, the end of the stream today. So that was 2 flights, Amsterdam to Stansted, Stansted to Amsterdam. That was the A320neo in easyJet colours. Again, not bad trips at all. A few minor errors here and there, but I can stand live with that. So, yes, that brings us to the end of today's Saturday stream. If you guys enjoyed it, do please leave a like, do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And yes, I will hope to see you again in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.